everyone, Cheryl here today with the Robin's Nest Creative. And for today's project, I did the sweet little Dew Drop Caddy that I designed. It holds 10 jars, the glass ones. And I do have a video on decorating it using the dewdrops. I did some little half flowers and then just added some in the corner, and then my bow and the little tag. And so I keep this on my desk. So how I made this one is I went ahead and picked a heavy cardstock. And so if you don't have a heavy cardstock, you could try doubling up a thinner one. I have not done that, so I don't know how that will turn out. So the first thing you'll want is to cut these two base pieces out of your cardstock, and these measure 9.5 by 4 1/4, okay? And so what you're gonna do is you'll take it to your scoreboard, and you're gonna score 1.5 inch on each side. So just come and score each side. I've already done this to keep this video a little short, but you'll do that with both pieces. And then what you'll do is you'll come in, and I think I have a little sample here. So you're gonna come in and cut out your corners. And I probably just cut them like so. That way it's a little shorter. Now, if these pieces are too long, you can always snip off the end, just like that, okay? So you'll want to do that on all 4 sides, and then flip it over. So this is the outside of it, and you'll want to put your tape on all 4 corners. And I've already done that on both of those. And so we can go ahead and put them together. I'm going to cut that. So I used the red tape for this, and I'll be using the score tape on the other pieces. So this is just to hold the box together. Now you could use the red tape or liquid glue, whatever you feels best, and then just go ahead and put that together. And there's that side. So I figured I'd make a few of these, that way I can change them out. This one's gonna be really cute. It's gonna match a little basket that I'm gonna keep on my work area, one of the picnic baskets. Let's see if I can cut that. Boy, I have the hardest time with, there we go, getting that tape off. And see how that one overlaps? You'll just cut it, and if it comes over the top, you can just cut that off too. Okay, and so we have one of our boxes, one of the little caddy boxes done. And so let's do the other one. I didn't realize the tape was gonna be a pain. I should have known better, huh? Come on. Oh, I should have grabbed my tool. I don't even know if this will do it. So much for, there we go. Boy, wanted to make that a little harder for me, huh? Okay. I didn't want to use the glue because you need to let that dry, and when you're doing the videos, you really don't have enough time to, unless I had everything done twice. I could have done that. Boy, I don't get, there we go. Oh my, I was gonna say. Okay. So there we have both our bases are ready. So now what we need to do is hook these two together, and usually I use my red tape, and I have backup in the extra room, so I'm just going to use what I have. So let's just do these. So we want to hook the boxes together. And that way they're sturdy. And could probably put a little glue there. Here we go. Okay, let's see. I would cover the whole side with this red tape. I have never had such issues with trying to get the tape off of here. Okay, I'm gonna come in with a little liquid glue. Okay. Oop. Sorry about that, you guys. I guess I should have prepped this as well. Okay, so now we have our base. So just like this one. Okay, so the next step is going to be doing the handle. So your handle, let's go ahead and grab our handle. Whoops. And so our handle is going to measure 4 by 12. And the first thing you'll do is come and score at 6, and then press that in half. And then you'll want to come down to each end and score at 1, and then flip it and score it at 1 again. And so that's going to create the handle. Go ahead and add some red tape to your 2 bottom pieces. And then add your tape again to the 2 bottom that hook to the inside. So these are going to hook. These are going to hook like so inside, and then we want a piece here to hold it. And so I did do that one right here. So let me set those aside. So on that, we have, I'm going to just use, this is a thinner cardstock. So I just grabbed anything just to show you really quick. Now, if you're using the thicker cardstock, you'll probably have to attach your design paper, and go ahead and get that all attached. You may need 2 of the cardstock for your handle. But you'll want to just center that like so. Okay, so I'll show you a little trick. Oh, hopefully this machine's so heavy. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry. Gotta move that out of the way. And those. Okay, and my plates are right here. So we need this, and we need an oval die. Now, if you have one that's real thick that can go through multiple layers, that would be awesome. If you don't, and you're using a thick cardstock, I'm going to show you, you may have to run it through twice. And what I mean is, let's see. So on this one, it should go through with no problem. But on my other one, if I use too thick cardstock, design paper, I'll have to come through on the back, you'll see a little indentation, and then I'll usually run it through the back side. Now that's if you're using thick cardstock and thick design paper. If you're using thin, it goes through really easy. If you're going to use 2 of these for the handle, you may be able to use this for the handle without it being thick. I think the box really needs to be thick, but to do the back side, I guess I could have tried just running all 3 through, huh? Maybe at the same time would have probably been kind of the same, huh? So let's just go ahead and run that through. You can always use a shim if you need. See how on the back side it didn't go all the way through? So you can just try to match that up. Oops. And then run it back through. And okay. And that should give you your handle. So that's how I do it. Okay, so we'll set that aside, and I already have that one prepped. So let me move all this for her. Okay. So I have mine prepped, and I did do 3 pieces, and it was a little harder to do 3 pieces, so I chose not to do it in the video. If you're going to do that, you definitely will have to do the 1 piece, add the next, put it on, and because both of the cardstocks on this are really heavy. All right, so we have our handle prepped, and we have all the tape inside. You could put some here too. Let's put a little bit. Oh, I should have used the score tape. It's easier to pull the paper off. I don't know what's up with my red tape. Or it may just be me. Oh, there. Wow, that one came up pretty easy, huh? I guess I probably should have. There we go. Okay, well, that worked. Okay. So, I'm going to close that. So that's okay. All right. So next what we want to do is we want to get this in here like so. And so I'm going to start, I think we're going to probably have to take off all this. And just be super careful. Nope, here we go again. Boy. Yeah, that just wants to take off. I haven't had enough coffee maybe this morning. I don't know. I'm thinking it's got to be that. Oh, okay. Let's hope those don't stick together. Yeah, maybe you just need to push that down. There you go. Yeah, I think pushing that down is probably going to be the key. Now, you'll want to add, and I forgot to tell you, add your design paper to the back and run it through the same as we did the front. I did not do that on this one, and I'm not going to. So we want to get that, hopefully. Let's see if I can center as best as I can. Hopefully I got that centered. If not, it is what it is. Okay. I think that's pretty good. And it's in the bottom. Okay. So we have our caddy base and handle done. And then the next thing we're going to want to do is get our pieces cut for your sides and the ends. And so for the front, I cut 2 of the cardstock in black. I cut these 1 1/4 by 6 1/4, and you need 2 of those. And then for the ends, I cut it 1 1/4 by 2 1/2, and you're going to need 2 of those. I have 2 that are prepped, and then I'll just show you these 2, putting them together. And hopefully I'll be showing you. Let's see, there's the other piece. Okay. So I'm going to use the score tape on this one, because it doesn't really need to like hold anything really together to be sturdy. So, and I just run the piece like so. This is 1 inch. So your design paper piece is going to be 1 inch by 6. And so that can go on there. And then the little one for the end is 1 by 2 1/4. And so that's going to go on there. Okay. And then we can just cut that one. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one. Yep. So that comes up a lot easier than the red tape. I think if I would have pressed it down better, that may have been the solution for getting the backing off of there, but I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and just kind of center that. And then we can add our white dots, and I already have the 2 prepped. Just to try to cut the time down, which I already have quite a bit, instead of showing me doing this 4 times, I can just show it on the 2. And then I just add my dots. I love this paper. If you're wanting to see how I decorated the caddy, I do have another video just showing decorating that, and so you can watch that if you'd like. And okay, and so that one's done, and then let's just go ahead and do this little one. And then we'll almost be done, I believe. I think the hardest part would be when you add more layers to the handle and running that through. If you have thicker dies, you know, ones that are deeper, you may not have an issue. But when you work with the thick cardstock, it definitely makes a big difference. Okay, so the same thing on these. We're just going to use the score tape. So I'm just going to put that on there. Now, what I like to do is if the tape isn't wide enough, then just add a little glue. Let's pull that paper off really quick, or get that backing. And see, I should have pressed maybe that red one. That would have made the difference. So I guess when you're doing it, if you press it down, I think I did that on the first one because I don't remember having such issues. But we'll add a little glue just to both ends. That way it just helps to keep that on. And then just kind of center that like so. How stinking cute is that one going to be? So I'm going to have a picnic basket that will match this as well. And same for the back side. We're going to go ahead and just add a little glue once I get the paper off. And then just add your tad bit of glue. Okay, just like so. And then we can add this one. I thought, how fun would it be to have these, you know, when they're out, you use them more. Let's grab that and see if we can shove that under. There we go. Okay, so we've got those, and I should have stuck a paper on the back, but that's all right. And then we just need to get those on there. And then the same thing, a little glue, and we'll be done. And then it'll be ready to decorate. And you can decorate it however you want. If you want to just add ribbon to the top, maybe some dewdrops, you can do that. You can add a little tag. But what a fun way to display your dewdrops and keep them handy. And there you have that. Now, if you wanted to, and you want it to be a little more sturdy, you could actually do something on the bottom. Oh, those are going to be cute. Whoops. And there you have it. So a cute little caddy to hold your dewdrops. And I hope you enjoyed my video today. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. And thanks for stopping by, and have a good day. Bye-bye.